Hello,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good
How's
morning, good
everybody?
afternoon, good evening.
Yeah,
Depends from where you
wondering.
are watching.
Oh, it's morning here. We're at 9 a.m. on the East Coast, 6 a.m. on the West Coast.
UK, 2 p.m.
Yeah, you know what? Is there still a time difference? I always thought it was just 6 hours
Yeah,
everywhere in Europe, but it's not, is it?
yeah, it's just 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Good
We've got
morning,
Hi
everyone.
there. We've got Crafty I am.
Got
Hello,
Linda.
Linda.
Yes, hi, Linda and Laura and Celia. Oh, good. Anna, good morning. Hello from Portugal. See who else is. Everybody's waking up or just coming back from lunch somewhere.
Some of them gonna eat super
Yeah.
soon.
Hi, Valeria. Good morning. Allison and Carol.
We hope you've got
Oh,
nice weather and you're waiting for weekend today.
Crafty's still looking for the suitable bottle to make your project. And
Yeah, I'm
Jennifer,
just
hi. How are you? Julia. Good morning, Julia. And
Hello,
Sharon, hi.
Julia. Sharon, hello.
Yeah, from Cape Town. Yeah.
Cześć,
Got
Aga.
got some from Poland. And Sarah, there you are. Good morning, Sarah. And Susie.
Patricia, hello. Hugs from UK and United States.
What's this? We are in the middle of a storm, 100-mile. Holy cow! 100-mile-an-hour winds. That's a lot.
Linda, are you from UK?
That's like a tornado. Wow. Hi, Katya from New York. Yes, we're all here. Oh, Sharon's been waiting all week. Thanks, Sharon. I hope you liked the project today. Everybody seemed to like it online, so we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful project.
And you know, it's a fun one to do. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it's really it's quite nice. It can be a card, it can be, just a total gift. You can leave it sitting out, doesn't take up a lot of space. Blanche is here. Good morning, Blanche.
Hello, Denise. Hello, Blanche. As always, comments are just flying around.
We love that.
Yes, I'm in UK, Alison as well. Then it's very windy.
And
Please don't
Susanna.
forget like and share our live and tag
Yes,
your friends
yes,
to
for
win a
sure.
pizza box.
Like and share for the pizza box. I'm wondering if eventually we're going to be changing. I don't know how that's going to work, but I think Omar kind of alluded to it that we're going to be awarding trees to be planted. Did you hear him the other day talk about that?
To be honest, this week I didn't watch
Okay,
my
well,
lives.
well,
I was busy painting my new room.
no,
Then, well, I to be honest, I miss every single life apart of Monday, I think, because Monday is no, I have to take 1 day rest.
oh yeah,
Then I was just resting, apart of normal stuff which you have to do at home. But from Tuesday again, I start everything in my room. I miss every single life.
well,
But well,
and at any rate, and I can't remember which day it was, but he did say something about um, incorporating planting trees, as far as the lives go. So I don't know if it's like, they're going to plant a tree in your name if you're chosen. So I know
yeah,
something
I
else is
know
coming.
teachers got already them trees planted,
Hmm.
and they can watch them online how they are growing, something like that. I think
Oh,
it's very good idea.
yeah, it is.
35 degrees, Jesus.
Yeah. Blanche likes your room.
I will like it. I will like it when I finish.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Blanche. Yes, Amar said that. Yeah, I think that was last week, and some of the teachers already mentioned during the live.
Right.
41.
Yeah, 40. Okay. There we go. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to get started.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just directing the live. You can
Okay.
show us your project one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Jill. Sorry, I didn't reply for your message because we was going live.
Okay, here we go.
I will put you on big screen at the moment
There
to
we
show
go.
better.
So this is it, and oops. There we go. And it folds flat. So it's pretty compact.
It's gorgeous.
So we are ready to go. And also, not everybody is a romantic. So what I started this morning, and this is a little food for thought, is I made this one, or started this one this morning with the Savannah collection. So you can see there's a lot of options for this too. And I'll finish this one up.
Everybody loving your project.
Well, and I wish I'd love to say it's totally original, but there's nothing original anymore. I mean, there's only so many ways to make exploding boxes and other pop-ups and everything. But this one is mine. And the way I did it is I made it easy because I don't like to measure. So everything is based on 2 inches.
Gotcha.
that's so you're going to love this one.
Hello, Mila. So beautiful project, lovely Cindy. Wow, so beautiful,
Oh, thank you.
beautiful.
Well, you just wait
Thank you
because
very much.
you'll be able to do this one. And I'm going to switch myself here.
Wow, Cindy, love this Savannah, beautiful.
Okay, there we go. I'm already ready if you are.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start with the basics because we've got all the dimensions. And like I say, they're going to be super simple. So I've already pre-cut everything for you, but the biggest, tallest part, this piece, is an 8.5 by 8.5. And then you're going to score it 2, 4, 6, and 8. And this becomes your tab. And also when you do that, you just, while you're cutting it, you just take it and snip it and snip it. It's as easy as that. So there's your first piece. Then the next size down is going to be, you see where it's going to fit down here. This one is 6.5 by 8.5. And it's the same thing, 2, 4, 6, 8, and score. And you're going to make 3 of these. Okay.
Blanche is saying, I don't trust when someone says super simple and I see this kind of projects.
You have to trust me, Blanche. You have to trust me.
I think it's just the way, as long as you know how it's constructed, it's become very easy. But when you see just project and you have no idea how to make it, it seems very complicated.
Yeah, I get it. But this one now, then the next size down is it's going to be 4.5 by 8.5, and you still score. So you're going to be making little boxes. All right. And the very last level is 2.5 by 8.5. Okay. And then you score at the 2, 4, 6, 8 and make your tabs. So you're going to have all these little pieces. They're like little towers. And there's your biggest one. Okay. So I already glued these together just so you don't have to watch me glue. But this is how it's going to go. Here's our tallest one. Okay. It's already been scored and burnished it down. Got your tab down. And on this one, just so it looks neater, you want to fold it with the tab to the inside, because then when you have your finished piece, you don't have anything showing on the back side. It's just a nice and neat. So let's just get some glue here, and got a new bottle of glue too. That always helps.
Crafty, I am saying it's magic.
But if you can make a box, you can make this. And you don't need a whole lot of glue. And then just lay it. And if everything's folded straight, all you have to do is fold it in half. And, you know, just in case your scores are off, just double check yourself, but just like this. A little quick burnish. And there you are. So you're going to do that with every piece. And here's the next size down. This one was the 6.5.
Patricia Chunga is saying, I'm going to do it. I think it won't turn as good as Cindy's.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And probably even better. Okay.
Yvonne is saying, hi, Cindy, love to see another show.
Okay. Okay, so we got our boxes. Now, this is the part we're going to start with the biggest one. And then the next level down. Let me make sure I can do this right. We don't want to mess up at this point. Okay.
Hello everyone. Cześć Justynka. Hello Teresa.
Okay. Now,
Crafty, I like minis.
Likes what?
She will try mini. She likes small things.
Oh, okay, minis. I get it. Okay, now where you have your tab, you see your little tab here? You're going to put that up against here.
Okay, just Cindy, could you please repeat the bigger part? What is the measurement?
Oh, 8.5.
8.5.
6.5, 4.5, and 2.5. See how we're making the little, it's like a little pyramid. How's that? Okay. So there's a 2-inch difference in height all the way down to 2.5. So now for assembling this part, okay, you see we're going to end up making a square. This is the tallest one, and here's the 6.5. So all we're going to do, and make sure your tab is like up against the other piece. It's not a big old deal if you don't, but you're going to end up covering it with paper, so you won't even see the little tab. It's just a neater thing. So what I do is
just nice saying that she loved that form of pop-up. She already did that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just kind of wait till it kind of attaches just a little bit, and then you can lay this flat and burnish it down. And that's the other reason why I made it 2 inches, because my burnisher fits right in there. Just so happened to work out. And that's the
Thank
thing.
you, Alison. Yes, like and share. Tag your friend, and they can win pizza box.
Okay, so there's your first box. Then you take the next one. Look for your tab. There it is. Okay.
Hello, Leanne. My dear is asking, is the same principles as for the pop-up of the suspended book, isn't it?
That one I don't know.
Me either. I'm sorry. I never did suspended book then. I have no idea how to do it.
Okay, but you can see this is going to go pretty quick. Just take your time, make sure it's lined up. The other thing too is you can use a 65-pound or an 80-pound paper, but anything bigger than that, it might be just a little bit too bulky. But the thinner the paper, you're going to add paper to it too, so it's going to be able to hold up. Okay, now we're on our next box. as long as these line up. I noticed with the craft glue, if I try to push on it too quickly, it slides. So at least give it a minute to get tacky at top and bottom before you fold over and try to press it out. It's one of those, I found out the hard way, it moved. So, sorry, I had my little head in the way, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
There is question if we don't have issue with the weather because it's very windy. Nie, Justynka, jeszcze nie wywiało.
Okay. And then when you get this far, your last glue spot is going to be attaching these two.
Oh, I feel so sorry, Hetty, for you. She just been tested positive for corona.
Oh, no.
She had 2 doses of vaccination and booster.
Well, well, these different strains, the problem is that with any virus, it morphs. You know, so
Yes.
you can only do so much to protect yourself. Unfortunately, we do have some protection, but I hope you're better quick. Okay. Okay. Now we got it. Okay. See how easy? All right. See how that is? And there's your tallest part, and there's your second level. So we are ready to go on now with the next level. And these are the 4.5-inch ones. Same thing. Find your little tab.
Yeah, and this is what I said before. When you just show us project, it's look really complicated. But
Right.
actually, when I'm watching you doing, it's not so.
No, not at all. Of course, I never did try that one you did. That one you did at the marathon. I still haven't even attempted that. I have to rewatch that one. That was a doozy. All right. And that should just pop right out. And then our next one.
Good morning, Terry.
You can see everything folds down flat, so it's really easy to do the burnishing.
Thank you, Crafty Aim. Please don't forget, like and share. We've got 85 people watching and just 53 likes.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure we can do it more.
There's pressure now. All right, and where's my last one? Okay. So now does everybody agree this isn't nearly as difficult as it looked?
Hey, it's more easy than look like.
Yeah.
So he's saying very interesting, never seen this before. I saw many projects, but this type of project, but I never tried to do it, and I was thinking, Jesus, it's really very complicated.
No, and the nice thing too is you can actually make it any size you want. You know, just get your boxes and decide how big you want it. So yeah, you could make this much bigger.
Also, or as small as
True.
possible.
True. Okay, let's get this last one down.
Yes, crafty, I am saying mini.
Yeah. All right. And the good thing is it's all dry already, ready to go. I love this glue. You don't have to sit and wait forever.
Hello, Danka. Happy birthday. Danka got birthday today.
Whose birthday? Oh,
Danka.
Danka. Well, happy birthday.
Hello, Hazel.
Okay. Oh, Roberta's
Roberta. Hello.
here. Excuse me just a second. Okay. So now we got that done. This is the easy part, and this is the fun part. So just set that aside for a second. And what you're going to do is take just a couple of background papers, whichever ones you like. And this worked out well with the 12 by 12s. So all you're going to do is take your sheets and cut your strips 1 7/8, because that's going to leave you a little margin on the side of your box. So just cut at least one paper. You're probably going to need 2, but you get a lot of strips out of the 12 by 12. So just pick your favorite patterns. And one thing I'm going to mention now too is you're going to be cutting strips for the front part, for across the front here. Now there's a couple ways you can do it. On the first one I did, and maybe you can see it. Turn this
Teresa
around.
is saying, I don't scrap, but I really like to see your work because you are very, very nice. Your job's very good, Cindy. Thanks. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
Thank you. But if you can see, this is the piece of paper that I used, and I cut it so that it would be a complete scene across the front. So you can see it's each panel. So I was a little more specific about it. And I did the same thing here on the Savannah. If this is making sense. This was a 12 by 12, and I cut my strips 1 7/8, and then just spread it across the front. So you can create a whole scene if you'd like, rather than just having pattern papers. But then for the inside parts, I just used the strips, just regular background papers. Now, on these, you're going to be lining the inside of the boxes, like the back panels. You want it here and here, so that when you look at it, you're looking at paper. And you could make it slide in all the way to the bottom, but then you're wasting paper. So what I'm going to do is, for this top part, I need 2 pieces. And it's going to make sense when I show. So we know this one is 8 1/2. So I'm going to take one of these pieces and we're going to cut it. 8 1/2 would be the full length, but you want to leave a little bit. So knock it back by 1/8 of an inch and cut it. And take your next piece. You've got 2
Gloria is saying, you are amazing, Cindy. And Agnieszka, she will make similar projects.
Okay, so now we've got our 2 pieces here. This is the one that just takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to try to hurry along. But you can see that's all I did was just knock off 1/8 of an inch from the total length of the paper. And then you slide
Crafty,
it
I
down.
have got idea. I can also insert pop-ups in some of the boxes. Of
Sure.
course. That looks amazing.
This part I just fuss with a little bit. Just try to center it inside that little panel and leave yourself the 1/8 of an inch.
We have a question in Polish. If we can use that pop-up inside the album.
Well, it's pretty big.
I think if you're
you
gonna be
could.
scaled to the album size.
Because if you put this in the spine, that were like the page, pretend that was the page, it would lay down. See?
Asiu, masz odpowiedź. Dasz radę.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, there is in Polish answer. Jonah can do it. At least you can try it.
Sure.
But if you do, please share with us if it's possible.
Absolutely. I think it'd be neat if it was inside.
Well, as I'm always saying, if you not try it, you're not going to find out if it's working.
Right, right.
If it's not working, well, happen. If it's working, you can create something really amazing, because I think it's a very good idea, and album with that kind of pop-up can look really gorgeous.
Okay, now what I'm going to do, since I cut that 8-inch piece, I still have 4 inches left over. So rather than have these little scraps, I'm going to put it in the panel that measures 4.5 inches. Oh, yeah, and it should just go down. No, I think I'm going to put it in the other one. Sorry. Changed my mind. Put it in the very front panel. So just, use your scraps. It doesn't have to be completely covered. You see how I did that? Then you take your other piece.
Susanna is desperate for pizza box. Yes, Stamperia pizza box is the best pizza box on the world.
Okay.
This is fabulous pop-up project, Cindy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to hurry it along. I'm trying to still be neat about it, but I want to make sure we get done on time. Okay, then let's go to the next. And you see too, then, when you get to this point, see where the edge of your box is right here? You're going to be covering that up with paper, so everything's nice and neat. See how that goes? Now on this one, and like I say, you can make your strips of paper as long as you want or as short as you want. Make them go all the way to the bottom if you like. But for today, we're just going to do it. Let me see if that works. Yep, that's a 6-inch.
Terry will try to do album with pop-up.
Yeah, I'd like to. I really would like to see that.
And Teresia is saying much better than the one with real pizza in it. Of course. And can you imagine how long time you can play with beautiful products?
Okay, get that one. Yeah, there's a lot of panels on this too, so let me keep clipping along.
And I think I can't say if the pizza box is the best. I never had any. Ask your friend to tag you, Anna, and hopefully you're gonna be lucky. But believe me, Stamperia pizza box are just amazing.
All right, here we go. All right. So now we need a long one for the front. And I think we're going to do, I can do 6 on that.
Priscilla is saying it definitely would be incredible in the center of the album. Wow effect for sure. Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, as long as your spine, you had a little wiggle room in the spine, there's no reason why not. So you can see I'm not making them go all the way down. Just make the best use of your paper. And when you're doing this at home for yourself, you can take more time. Enjoy the process, as they say.
Yes, we always need to find the joy whatever we are creating. Cindy, so many wonderful possibilities with your creation.
Pardon me?
So many wonderful possibilities with your creation from Crafty I Am.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of things you could do with this.
And actually, you can create romantic collection. You can create with normal for kids, steampunky.
Oh yeah,
whatever
sure.
just you wish.
I am shortening these up, but you know, like I say, you can make them longer to go down. You really can't see, you know, unless you really look down in, whether or not it's completely covered with the paper. But if you're using a lighter weight paper, you might want to go the full length, just because it'll make it a little sturdier. Okay, get that one in there. And be sure to leave that little edge, the little white edge. Oh, come on, my fingers. Nice thing about this too, because it folds down, so you can really burnish it, you know, and fold it either direction. Okay, we're making progress.
Rosa is saying that Stamperia pizza box will last much longer than normal one.
Yeah.
My delis really love this project for many reasons.
Well, you know, you can use it with all different collections. And it's kind of like a gift and a card, or, you know, whatever you want it.
What always just stop us, it's our imagination.
True. Well, that's like I say, like when I first looked at it, you know, and it's like, okay, it's a pop-up card and you got little pretty papers. And then I start thinking more, well, wouldn't that be cute if it had a scene running across it? You know, something you could actually look at. Or, you know, it told a story.
Yes.
I think when I first posted it, somebody said it looked like a ballet studio. So, yeah, you could make it anything.
Anna is saying she always buy 2 blocks because one is never too much. I would say depend on collection. Some of them I used already, I think 3 or 4.
Oh. Okay, we're getting down to, I need to cut this one 4 inches.
Beautiful structure, Cindy from Danka. Hello, angels.
Oh, yeah, it is a structure. You know, really, it is. Let's see, that one was 4.5 and back that off. And another 4.5. Yeah, and actually this project would be just as easy to do in centimeters. You know, just when you're making your pieces. Actually, sometimes
Laura is saying amazing project.
But you can see how quick this comes together, really.
Oh, Anna, I've got an idea, or a castle for Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, yeah, that absolutely.
I think I saw today on Stamper Worldwide that kind of pop-up with Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I love that.
Valeria is loving your project. Thank you, Valeria.
Well, while we have everybody's attention, you
Oh,
may or may not
definitely.
have you may or may not have seen that I posted I'm looking for members for my design team. Now, Terry Lightsey is team coordinator, and she's taking applications, and I sure would like it if you'd take a look. We'd love to have you.
One to use, one to stroke.
Yeah.
One to keep it.
Okay, so now I'm doing these little front ones. So that's measures 2.5 high. So I'm doing 2.5 less than 1/8. Okay, we're getting there. And this is what, taking only, 15 minutes for this explanation and putting those boxes together. So you can see this is a quick, fun project. I really like this one, to tell you the truth. I was happy.
Yeah, it's really pretty quick.
Yeah, and I like
and effective.
You know, anything 3-dimensional is like, oh yeah, this is fun. Now, at some
Yes,
point,
Yvonne, with pizza box from Stamperia, you can have a lot of fun.
okay. Now you can see all the insides. And you see both directions. See how the panels are covered?
Yes.
All right, now this is where it comes in. You could keep going with the pattern papers if you wanted to, but what I'm going to show you is just take this sheet. I like this one a lot. So we know we want a border around, so we're going to go again for the height. Is this one was the 6.5, and we're going to take 1/8 of an inch off of each end. So this is the way I measure. We know it's 6.5 inches high, and we want 1/8 of an inch at the top and back it off 1/8 of an inch, which brings us to 6 1/4. But that would have been too hard for me to figure that out in my head. So just do it on the ruler. So everything being equal, we've now got, and you'll see too why this 2-inch measurement comes out right, because it fits exactly the panels except for these last 2 flaps. Is everybody with me on that one? Did that make sense?
Yes, I think.
Okay. So now you're going to go back to.
For me, it's very clear.
Okay. Well, stop me if it's not. Okay, so we're going to do the 1 7/8 because we know that's the width, and do 1 7/8. That's panel 2, and 1 7/8. One 7/8.
Linda is saying she would love to be on Aditi, but she's scared to make the move. Not professional enough. I could do the presenting that would love what. That, sorry.
Well, you know what? You don't know till you try. Agnieszka, what the first time you did a live, did you like say, uh-oh? I mean, were you scared to do a live the first time?
Oh my God, I was terrified.
Yeah, me too.
And to be honest, my first live, that was my own workshop, paid class online. I have no idea how to do professionally lives. I just know how to make a project, how to explain every single step. But to be honest, that was the best experience ever.
Yeah, you just jump in. It's hard to promote yourself. I'm like the worst at it, But
Yes, that's true.
If you don't try, you don't know. So really, we want to make this something fun. And the reason, Don and Agnieszka too, is we're just asking for people in the U.S. First of all, because I'm U.S. based and I don't ship internationally. The other is if I have a design team member that's international, I can't ship all the goodies. Because part of being on the design team is you will get products to do your projects with. So for right now, it's hard to do international. It's not that we don't, want you, but it's just a question of, I think I cut that just a little bit wrong.
Yes, there is saying
Just
good things.
logistics.
Linda, all you can do is try. We all start somewhere. Yes, we didn't born with our skills. Everything, whatever we are doing, we learn.
Well, I'll tell you how this whole thing started too, is about the design team, is Terry was saying something. She said, you need a design team. I said, well, yeah, but she goes, no, not yeah, but. Now on this one, I want to make sure that I cut the right end because I want this to match. So when I do my measurement, and let me see, that was 4.5 minus 1, so it'd be 4 1/4.
And I think on her first live Stamperia, she was very nervous, but it was the best experience ever. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, it's slightly different when you're doing, for example, when you've got your own page or you've got online class in the closed group, but it's different when you're doing live on Stamperia. But you can't compare that experience to anything else. Then, ladies, if you are in USA and you wish to join DT, even if you are scared, please send message to Cindy.
Well, no, Terry's in charge. Terry Lightsey.
Oh, Terry.
Yep.
Okay, then please contact with Terry.
Uh-huh.
Apply for join to design team, and you will see what you are losing. Nothing.
And we're looking for different points of view. Not everybody likes the same thing. So yeah, this would be great. Because quite frankly, too, I don't have time to, make projects for every collection, to show what you can do and all the products and everything. So this would be a big help for me as well.
My dad is saying I will have to move to the USA.
If you can get a US mailbox that I can ship to, then apply.
And Patty is saying, would love to do the design team, but my life right now is a mess.
Well, we're just testing it out, and there'll be other opportunities, so not to worry.
But things gonna go better. And sometimes, if not now, then when? We've got just one life, certain time to use it.
True.
And just try it. Really, we are losing nothing.
I like your attitude, and you're absolutely correct. Okay, we're getting down to the end, and you can see how this came together.
Yeah, Jill's saying, I too was very nervous when I did my first live, but CART make it easy. Yes. And Blanche need to move to USA or Europe. Yes, Blanche, I told you a long time ago, you need to move somewhere closer.
Yeah, and Blanche and I had already planned. I think that one time we were talking about getting products that we were going to just bring empty suitcases and come to Europe to buy everything. Remember that one, Blanche? That was really funny. I like that one. Yeah, we were all set. We'll get our 75-pound boxes and let me see. That one's not quite right. Yeah, I want to do it right. Then these last two ends, because then we'll have like 15 minutes to do the decoration. And that'll be just about right, because I swore I wasn't going to keep you all day, especially when I told you what an easy project this was.
My dad is saying, in addition to Cindy's Dance Institute, she invited us to the American Dream.
Yeah.
Patty need to leave us soon to take son to hospital for test. Take care, Patty.
Oh.
Yes, Blanche, still remember? We need my gorilla suitcase for that trip.
What was that? Oh yeah, with the gorilla suitcase. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. That's freaking funny, really. A gorilla suitcase. I think we all need to travel with one, really. I don't know why it is we pack so nicely and then it's like loaded when we get back. I don't know. The stuff expands. Or we buy too much, one. Okay.
Teresa is saying that she hates the sound on her own voice when she go live, and many people told her to do the lives because they like what she make. Well, I hate my voice as well. When I'm talking, I don't mind because I sound same. But when I'm watching my live, my voice, it's look horrible for me. Well, still I'm gonna do lives.
Well, you want to hear something astonishing? I never really paid attention to my own voice. And the first time I heard it, I realized that I talk with a lisp. Really? I said, how did I not know this?
Yeah,
anyway.
I think we all have a problems with how we are looking, how we are talking, how we are doing things. Well, my English is not perfect. I'm living in UK for almost 15 years. Still, I've got problems with some of the words and so on. But I don't care. I'm doing what I love. If somebody doesn't like how I look, how I talk, well, you don't have to watch me.
Okay, now here's this is the only other tricky part of this whole thing. This little piece right here. Okay.
Yes.
It's a 3 inches by 1 inch piece of paper. You score it at a half an inch, and then 2 inches, and then a half and half, and then end that piece. So you see how you have that little flat. Let me make sure. See how that goes?
Yes.
Okay. And that when you fold it together, this is going to be the piece that goes here to give your piece dimension at the fold. Okay. Now, is that everybody clear on that? It's just this little piece, and that's what this part pops up. Okay. Now, then you take it and just the 2 pieces that are these flat pieces here, put a little glue on it, and then put it in place and make sure that your folds are on the center fold of that front piece. And push it down. Oops, come on, don't stick. Down. Okay. Now I want to make sure you see this clearly because this is the only tricky part. It took me forever to figure out how to fold that stupid thing. Okay, now you see that piece?
Yes.
Now, does that make sense?
So for me, yes. It's totally
here, and then it comes up. So what you do then is, for this piece, I want to put a window here. So all you have to do, once you have that in place, put a little glue on it. And then whatever's going to be your little feature, and this is what's going to pop up, you put right there. There you go. Now, there's your window. See how it's comes forward? And then when you're really open, then you can really see it stand out. Are we good? Okay. So then the next piece. Now, I kind of like this ballerina, but it's almost in a wrong spot to be popping out. So I might just go ahead and change that one. And I'll tell you why. And the only trick here is whatever you put here in the center, you want to make sure that it's going to not extend from here to here. So let's just let's do this one. And I'm going to make got another little piece to pop up. And make sure I got a room for it. Yeah, it's going to go just below. There's always a little figuring to do on everything.
Even saying we made that when we was young. It's called springing frogs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew there had to be a technical name.
Yeah, then we've got technical name, springing frogs.
Yeah. Okay, let's make sure I didn't glue that down all the way. Got my tabs in there. How about that? And then put the glue on here. Like I say, just make sure she fits inside this panel. Otherwise, she's going to pop off. Okay.
Yes, when you push on them, then they jump. Yes.
Right there. See?
Yes.
So it's perfect. So then
amazing pop-up.
All that's left now is to add a little decoration. Whatever makes you happy. I love this suitcase with the violin. This has got to be one of my favorite pieces. And we've got a little wreath for the window. I like that. And you can always, you know, pop any of the stuff up that you want, but you've got a lot of stuff going on. So I like that wreath. Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you tell me I was out of screen?
Oh, I focused watching you. Cynthia is saying this is turning out beautifully. Cindy, unfortunately, she needs to go back to work. Thank you for watching us. And, that's always gonna be available to watch later on.
Yeah, and I'll repost the measurements if you want to use those. And by that time, I'm going to have the Savannah one done.
Yes, please. Measurement will be very helpful. Teresa is saying, but one thing is for sure, I love watching lives. We all love watching the lives. A part of this week, because I am very busy with my big craft room project. Okay, room is not big, but project is big. Then I miss most of the lives. But yes, I'm addicted to Stamperia lives, and I'm watching them all.
But Brenda missed beginning. Every day. That's what you learn something. It's not just sitting and, blindly watching. You learn things. You get to talk with your friends. That's the part I like. You
yes.
Really, you have some interaction here, That's why I don't like watching them after the fact, because you can't talk to anybody or make comments or, ask the questions. But that's just me. I'm using the, I think these were just brand new chips. But I like the roses. This is a real pretty set. I'm absolutely hooked on these decorative chips. I use
Yes,
them
me too.
everywhere.
Hello, Mary. We've got Belinda Mom, loving watching this.
And then just add whatever you like. You can add more, you can add less.
Cindy is very excited about Savannah papers.
Oh yeah, yeah. When a new collection comes in, sometimes I'm such a rush, just want to get them put away and get everything rolling again. I don't get a full chance to see. So sometimes it takes me a while to actually. Okay, let's see what else we can do here.
Yeah, Blanche is saying that's right. I love to watch and say hello and laugh. Yeah, we all like to have good time with our crafty friends, even if we don't know each other personally. Most of us, we know each other just from online, from Stamperia page, from Stamperia live, from Stamperia group.
Right.
But still, we feel inside like one big family.
Yeah, and it just it's just fun. A lot of people have friends friends and groups. I have no one. We live in the middle of 22 acres. I don't have a group. There isn't never was a scrapbook store or anything like that close by. So I'm just here by myself, and the cats don't really care what I do.
Yes.
So, this is nice. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has to talk to the cats and go, "Oh man, do you see what I just did?" Really? So yeah, this is.
I have no cats. I'm allergic. My kids doesn't really are interested what I'm doing.
They never are. But you got to go somewhere. So yeah, this keeps us pretty sane, I think. And I'm just gluing on some more little chips, and this is the part, just have fun with it. You can put on some more sentiments. Obviously this is where your creativity comes in. Right now, I don't have to tell you how to do this, but make it whatever you like.
Blanche is saying you need to teach your cats how to cut papers.
No, but you know what?
That will be interested.
No, they love my trash can. And you know that double-sided red tape?
Yes.
My cat will eat the liner. After you rip off the liner and put it in the trash can, she will eat it. She'll swallow like a 6-inch piece, and then she'll throw it up. No, she always throws it up because I have to watch to make sure that they're not, getting sick on it. But yeah, she eats that red tape. I don't know what's in it, that she likes it, but yes, she eats it. Well, here we are. Okay, now the only other thing that I would do, and add a little bit of glitter. You could always take just white acrylic paint. And these are all just the little touches. Would you like my paint jar? I use this for everything. Take this. I know I have a clean brush here somewhere. And no matter what
fashion collection is very beautiful and very romantic.
Oh yeah, and I love the music notes on this thing. There's so many pretty images.
By the way, I found my stamps.
Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we're just doing a little sprinkle. Of course, you can't see that all that well here, but I like to do a little bit of this. Now you could actually use, like Fomaron flowers on this, on the front pieces, and really kind of dress it up.
Yes, you can put as much as or as less things as you wish.
Exactly.
Blanche is saying the roses of that collection are gorgeous. I need a full pot of those flowers. Yes,
Yes.
that will be amazing. That will be something which we really needed, because those roses are beautiful.
Yeah, because there was only the one sheet of those in the pad, and that's like gold. Plus, your favorite ones too. You know which ones are
Yes,
your favorite? The little pink one.
pink one. Yeah,
Yeah, the little spray that comes down. Those were beautiful.
I can't wait for Casa Granada because there is mold with roses.
There are pink. Yeah, there are some pink roses. I should remember. I just looked at the paper pad. There is a sheet, but I really think we need a whole pad just of flowers. Okay.
Well, Crafty AM, I can't wait to see progress in that room as well.
Yeah, we're all waiting.
Okay, there is some
Thanks,
progress. It's
Sharon.
already painted, but still way too far from the end.
Let me do a real quick little dry here, just because I've got that paint on there before I fold it up.
Everybody love your project. They send me a lot of hearts. Beautiful projects. Beautiful Cindy. Yes, and everybody needs roses. So beautiful. Love, love, love.
Okay. Now
beautiful in Polish.
Okay, now there's one other little panel here. When you fold it up, depending how you fold it, you might want to put a little piece of paper here.
Yes.
Behind. But other than that, I think you get it. But it's great when it's straight. You can fold it. And the more you fold it and unfold it, the easier it gets. You just need to kind of work the paper. It's still kind of fresh. It's got a little memory to it. But there we go. And then when you stand it all the way up, so you can see the whole, see how you get your dimension here, and here. And even if you open it up, there, you can open it up. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight.
It's a really great project, and as we can see, it's not so difficult to make it. It's pretty easy.
I expect to see a lot of them. I'm going to flip my camera, okay?
Yes.
It's 10:03, and I swore that I was going to be done on time.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, there's a lot of comments.
Well, like I say,
how they like and love your project, Cindy. Thank you very much for today.
Well, everybody made such nice comments about it, and then I was asking for tutorials, so I figured this was going to be the best way to do it. So here we are, finished.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, really beautiful. I need to try it when I have time.
But now you know how.
Now I know how.
Well, yeah, thanks to everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And let's see, I'm back on the, is it the 25th or the 26th? Is 26th a Friday?
I don't 25th is Friday, next Friday.
Well, anyways, I'm coming. Terry Lightsey and I are going to be on, and she's going to be doing the project, and you will love it. Absolutely love it. So, Terry, what day are we on? I think she's still there. But
I don't see comments at the moment.
Friday the 25th. Are we Friday the 25th? Anyways, we'll find out. Watch for us. But yeah, Terry has a great project plan. She's had it done for a month already. When I first asked her to do it with me, and like the next day she had it. And I think you're really the 26th, Saturday the 26th.
Saturday 26th.
Saturday the 26th. We'll be together.
Yeah, then please don't forget to watch that live with Cindy. She's gonna be 26th on Saturday. I'm gonna be 28 in the morning with Giovanni, and tomorrow, if I'm not wrong, we've got Julie and Rachel.
Oh yeah, Rachel's got that great project, the one that the camera. Did you see that?
Yes, Rasti Camera.
Yep, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Well, thanks again, and I'm not going to keep you any longer. We're done.
Yes,
and you have,
I have
no, Agnieszka has to go to work yet. We are not going to sit and chat. You have to go to work, correct?
Yes, correct. Very correct.
Yep, she said we can't play today. She's got to go to work. So you have a great weekend. And
thank you very much one more time. Enjoy your weekend. Craft as much as you can. Share your projects on Stamperia Worldwide Group. And see you soon.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.